Welcome to the Ikios Zone. Let's get started. The decade spanning 1910 to 1920 was a remarkable period in the history of music, characterized by a dynamic interplay of diverse genres that reflected the social, cultural, and political upheavals of the time. Join us as we explore how music evolved during this era, from the exuberant rhythms of ragtime to the introspective melodies of modernism, capturing the essence of a world on the brink of change. At the turn of the century, ragtime emerged as a quintessentially American music genre, blending African-American rhythmic influences with European musical traditions. Its syncopated rhythms and lively melodies provided a vibrant soundtrack to the bustling urban landscapes of cities like New York and Chicago. Composers like Scott Joplin, often regarded as the king of ragtime, epitomized this genre with compositions such as the iconic Maple Leaf Rag. Ragtime not only entertained, but also encapsulated the optimism and energy of a nation experiencing rapid industrialization and social transformation. In contrast to the syncopated rhythms of ragtime, operetta flourished in Europe during this period, offering a lighthearted and melodious escape from the mounting political tensions. Franz Lehar's The Merry Widow became a sensation, enchanting audiences with its waltzes and romantic ballads. Operetta celebrated love, humor, and charm of everyday life, providing a counterpoint to the uncertainties of the time. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 cast a profound shadow over the musical landscape. Songs of patriotism and longing permeated the air as soldiers marched off to battle. Music became a source of solace and expression for those affected by the war, with composers like Maurice Ravel conveying the anguish of the era through poignant compositions such as Les Tombeaux des Quimper. The somber melodies reflected a world forever altered by conflict, resonating deeply with listeners grappling with loss and uncertainty. Amidst the turmoil of war, jazz emerged as a powerful voice of rebellion and liberation, originating in the African American communities of New Orleans and Harlem. Characterized by improvisation and syncopation, jazz challenged musical conventions and embodied a spirit of freedom and self-expression. Artists like Louis Armstrong, with his virtuosic trumpet playing and charismatic stage presence, became synonymous with the genre, pioneering new forms of musical expression that captivated audiences worldwide. Jazz not only transformed music, but also became a cultural phenomenon, influencing fashion, dance, and social attitudes. In the aftermath of World War I, artists and composers sought to break away from traditional forms and explore new avenues of expression. Modernism swept through music, challenging established harmonies and structures. Igor Stravinsky's groundbreaking composition, The Rite of Spring, exemplified this avant-garde movement with its dissonant chords and unconventional rhythms, causing a sensation and pushing the boundaries of classical music. Composers like Arnold Schoenberg furthered this revolution, experimenting with atonal compositions that marked a departure from the tonalities of the past. Modernism in music mirrored broader trends in art and literature, reflecting a world in flux and paving the way for the radical transformations of the 20th century. The music of 1910 to 1920 was a microcosm of tumultuous decade defined by innovation, experimentation, and cultural exchange. From the exuberance of ragtime to the sophistication of operetta, from the introspection of wartime compositions to the rebellious spirit of jazz and the avant-garde vision of modernism, each genre reflected the complexities of a rapidly changing world. The musical innovations not only entertained and inspired, but also served as a testament to the resilience and creativity of artists in the face of adversity. As we reflect on this transformative period in music history, we recognize its enduring influence on the evolution of musical expression and its lasting impact on the cultural fabric of the 20th century. The music of 1910 to 1920 transcended mere entertainment, serving as a mirror to society's hopes, fears, and aspirations during a pivotal decade in the history. It is through the melodies and rhythms of this era that we can truly understand the spirit of a world in transition.